My roommate and I, both weighing 198 pounds, agreed to lose weight together. But after I lost 55 pounds, my roommate went mad with jealousy. She slipped hormone pills into my water bottle, spread sexual rumors about me, and even called thugs to assault me, but they accidentally smothered me to death. When I woke up again, I had been reborn. Yuanyuan, let's get an all-you-can-eat buffet tonight. If we gain weight, we gain it together. We'll start dieting after this meal. I'm talking to you. Why are you ignoring me? Your punishment is treating me to that buffet today. My mom told me to go home tonight. You can eat by yourself. I'm leaving. Without waiting for her reply, I turned, hailed a taxi, and left. How am I supposed to eat alone? It's so expensive. Li Yuanyuan, you're just leaving like that. How am I supposed to get back? As the taxi disappeared into the distance, Zhou Li stamped her foot in fury. The next day, I returned to the dorm. Zhou Li was watching a drama, while greedily devouring fried chicken. When she saw me, her greasy lips curled in disdain. So you finally decided to come back. Yesterday, you abandoned me on the roadside, and you ignored my messages. I was busy. Forget it. I won't hold it against you. Come taste this place's fried chicken. It's delicious. I'm treating you to fried chicken. Don't forget, you still owe me a buffet. When did I agree to treat you to a buffet? Yesterday. We were going to get a buffet. The Longxing Hotel buffet cost over 600 yuan. You made that up all by yourself. I never said I'd treat you. Whenever we ate out before, I was always the one treating you. When have you ever treated me? A buffet that cost over 600 yuan? You've got some nerve asking. Then, I misheard you. I just misheard. That's all. Why are you talking to me like that? Who says I've never treated you to food? Aren't I treating you to fried chicken right now? You've even eaten my spicy snack sticks. I'm not eating it. Have one piece. It's really good. Seriously, I wouldn't even share it with anyone else. Didn't we agree to lose weight together? Why are you eating fried chicken again? Aren't you dieting anymore? If I tell you to eat, you eat? Eat it. Don't refuse me, or I'll get mad. I said I'm not eating it. I'm dieting. You insist on making me eat fried chicken. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? What's wrong with you today? I kindly offered you fried chicken. What is that supposed to mean? Are you paranoid or something? My lips curled into a mocking smile. I gave her a meaningful once-over, then picked up my backpack and notebook, and walked out. Xiaomingyu asked where I was going. I said, the library. She said she'd come with me. Li Yuanyuan, I'm talking to you. Are you deaf? You have to apologize to me today, or don't expect me to forgive you. Fine, whatever you want. With that, Xiaomingyu and I headed to the library. Bang! Behind us came the harsh scrape of a chair against the floor. Zhou Li was taking her anger out on the chair. On the way to the library, Xiaomingyu seemed hesitant to speak. Weren't you and Zhou Li pretty close before? Why do you suddenly dislike her? Why do you and Yi Xiaoming dislike her? Because I dislike her. I thought you liked letting people take advantage of you. You sucker. So, you don't want to put up with it anymore either. Xiaomingyu had always been blunt and outspoken. She had no bad intentions. I only smiled. I said nothing more. Actually, this trip to the library was partly to do my homework, and partly to find Ling Yunxiao, a third-year student in the sports department. He was Zhou Li's online boyfriend. To Ling Yunxiao, Zhou Li was a fair-skinned, beautiful heiress. The photos she sent him were heavily edited pictures she found online. I wondered how Ling Yunxiao would react when he saw Zhou Li for who she really was. The moment I reached the library entrance, I heard the sports department guys complaining. I recognized one of them at once. It was Ling Yunxiao. The new dean is insane. Why should sports majors have to write papers? Did it interrupt you and your sweetie from playing duos? Get lost. What nonsense are you talking about? I had Xiaomingyu go inside first to save us seats. After she left, I walked over to the two guys. Are you Ling Yunxiao? You know me. You're Zhou Li's boyfriend, right? I'm her roommate. You two often play duos together. So, your voice sounds familiar. Who's Zhou Li? Zhou Linger. Her real name is Zhou Li. She told me her name was Zhou Linger. She said she was an accounting major. We're in the Chinese literature department. Maybe she's shy. Maybe she was afraid you'd look for her. No wonder she wouldn't agree when I suggested meeting in person. She just wouldn't agree. Zhou, honestly, what's there to be shy about? We were going to meet sooner or later. She wants to meet you too. She's just too shy. She praises your gaming skills in the dorm every day. Thanks, classmate. I'll surprise her later. Just don't tell her, okay? You're welcome. I'll keep it secret. After speaking with Ling Yunxiao, I turned and left. Behind me, I heard them whispering. Ho ho, you scared me to death. I thought that tank from earlier was your online girlfriend. Don't talk nonsense. I've seen Jojo's photos. What? You like that type? You've got unusual taste. I'd be afraid she'd crush me to death. Ling Yunxiao and his friend laughed and joked around. I heard every word. I didn't care. After all, men who mock other people's bodies have no class. If anything, I was afraid Ling Yunxiao wasn't that kind of man. Once he saw Zhou Li, his reaction would be huge. That scene would be quite a spectacle. The next day at noon, our large lecture was held in a tiered classroom. During the break, Ling Yunxiao walked in holding a bouquet of roses. He quietly exchanged a few words with the middle-aged female professor. Students, there's a handsome guy from the sports department here. Which one of you is this handsome guy here for? Come claim him. From the sports department. He's pretty handsome. He's holding roses. He must be here to confess. Who is it? Who is it? Who is he confessing to? I instinctively looked at Zhou Li. The moment she saw Ling Yunxiao, her face turned deathly pale. She lowered her head in panic, trying to slip quietly out the door. No way. It's like an idle drama come to life. Hey, handsome. Who are you here to confess to? I'm here for Zhou Li. Jojo, I came specially to surprise you. You said roses were your favorite. Will you be my girlfriend? Handsome, you said you're looking for Zhou Li? That's right. Isn't Zhou Li in the Chinese literature department? Why don't I see her? Hey, Zhou Li, your boyfriend is here for you. Why are you running away? The room erupted in laughter. Zhou Li had not managed to slip away yet. She wished the ground would swallow her whole. Seeing everyone's expressions, Ling Yunxiao finally sensed something was wrong. He hurried after her. His expression nearly fell apart. Your name is Zhou Li. Is your online name Zhou Linger? I'm not. You've got the wrong person. The moment he heard that familiar voice, Ling Yunxiao's eyes flew wide open. The disgust in his eyes was unmistakable. He felt utterly humiliated. He had bragged to his friends before coming, telling them his girlfriend was gorgeous. Now he was the joke. Ling Yunxiao's face turned frighteningly dark. After cursing, he viciously hurled the roses into Zhou Li's face. Take a look in the mirror. You're disgusting. I'm never dating online again. What rotten luck. Didn't you say you loved me for who I am inside? Love your inner self, my ass. After that, Ling Yunxiao and Zhou Li both became famous. Someone even made a bizarre meme video of their online dating disaster. Everyone treated them as gossip and entertainment. Zhou Li became infamous across campus. She hid in the dorm every day, not even attending class. She also began binge eating. She ordered 3 takeout meals at a time. During that time, I stayed out of it. I was either on my way to class or on my way to the gym. My life was busy and fulfilling. Yuanyuan, have you lost weight? Yeah, I've lost 17 pounds. Wow, 17 pounds? I gave a soft hum. I instinctively looked at Zhou Li. The smile vanished from her face at once. She stared at me in disbelief. I did not miss the jealousy and resentment in her eyes. She was angry. She was bitter. She felt I had betrayed her. You're amazing. Look at you. Your face has slimmed down so much. Your waistband must be loose now. Our roommate, Yi Xiaomeng, came over after hearing that. You really have visibly lost weight. We're going to the bathhouse. Are you coming? No. I'll shower at the gym tonight. Then we're off. Xiaoming Yu and Yi Xiaomeng picked up their shower baskets and headed to the communal bathhouse. After they left, Zhou Li's accusatory voice rang out. Yuanyuan, are you really going to cut me off? Are you laughing at me too? I'm busy losing weight. I don't have time to laugh at you. You're trying to upset me on purpose, aren't you? Why did you lose weight behind my back? Are we still best friends or not? Me losing weight is none of your damn business. Zhou Li shrieked as though someone had stepped on her tail. She snatched up the pillow beside her and violently threw it at me. The soft fabric did not hurt when it hit me, but it carried all the vicious rage she had suppressed for so long. The next second, she covered her face and burst into tears. Her shoulders shook with sobs. Her voice was full of grievance and despair. How can you treat me like this? The whole school knows how badly I've humiliated myself. Fine, you won't come for me, but you're even trying to upset me on purpose. Are you laughing at me with them too? Do you know what people say about me behind my back? I don't even want to live anymore. I'd be better off dead. She had completely broken down. The fact that I had lost weight was the final straw that broke her. Zhou Li cried until tears and snot smeared across her face. The flesh on her face trembled with every sob, yet her eyes remained fixed on me. Clearly, she was waiting for me to give in and comfort her. Fine, then here's my advice. Why don't you lose some weight? Once you're thinner, you can prove every person who mocked you wrong. Yuanyuan, does this mean we're friends again? I overspent on takeout lately. I don't have a cent left. My meal card is empty too. Can you lend me 2,000 yuan to top up my meal card? Once I've had this filling meal, I'll start losing weight tomorrow. I swear, this really will be my last cheat meal. I'll definitely lose weight. I'll make Ling Yunxiao regret it forever. No, why not? Your family is so rich. It's only 2,000 yuan. I don't even blame you for what happened last time. Are you even my friend? Why are you hurting me like this? It's not that I don't want to lend it to you. I don't have any money either. I spent it all on personal training at the gym. You know how expensive personal trainers are at the gym. Why would you hire a personal trainer? They're just scams for rich people. Dieting is enough to lose weight. Why waste money like that? Cancel it already. As Zhou Li spoke, she looked me up and down. My face and waist were clearly much slimmer. She could barely hide the jealousy in her eyes. Her tone was dripping with bitterness. I could not be bothered arguing with her anymore. I bent down and put on my sneakers, then grabbed my gym bag and prepared to leave. I'm spending my own money. What does that have to do with you? Besides, if dieting alone really worked, you'd have lost weight long ago. You wouldn't need to borrow money from me to top up your meal card. You've only lost a few pounds. What's so special about that? Li Yuanyuan, just you wait. After our bitter parting that day, my relationship with Zhou Li deteriorated completely. She realized I had no intention of making up with her, so she gave me the cold shoulder constantly. As for me, I treated her like she did not exist, completely ignoring her. After the online dating disaster, Zhou Li was depressed for a long time. But before long, it was as though she had suddenly figured things out. She no longer cared what anyone thought. She became incredibly confident. Not only did she attend class on time every day, she eagerly raised her hand to answer the teacher's questions. Even when her answers were full of mistakes, she did not care at all. Some people deliberately teased her about meeting her online boyfriend in person. Oh, you're still dating online? Aren't you afraid it'll all fall apart when you meet in person? I managed to date a handsome guy online. That proves I've got what it takes. Some people would kill for that kind of luck. And I'll be thin very soon. Then I'll prove everyone who laughed at me wrong. Whenever she said this, Zhou Li would always glance in my direction, deliberately or not. Her eyes were full of provocation. I still pretended I had seen nothing. No one knew. Zhou Li's confidence was all an act. Every night after lights out in the dorm, she would hide beneath her covers and scroll through her phone. She read classmates' social media comments mocking her. The more she read, the more she hated. She even secretly saved photos of me at my heaviest. Every day, she cursed at those photos. If you can lose weight, why can't I? Zhou Li was lazy and obsessed with food. She could not handle the hardship of exercise and dieting. She could only pin her hopes on a shortcut. She scoured the internet for every quick weight loss remedy she could find. In the end, she set her sights on unbranded, unregulated diet pills claiming no side effects and promising 5.5 pounds lost a day. Even though they were not cheap, she gritted her teeth and bought them. Then she hid them away. Terrified we would find out, she had only one thought. As long as she could lose weight, as long as she could look better than me, she did not care if it damaged her health. One day at lunch break, the dorm was completely quiet. Zhou Li suddenly stepped onto the scale. Then she let out an outrageously dramatic gasp, as if afraid no one would hear her. Oh my, I lost 5.5 pounds in one day. Unlike some people, who work themselves to death at the gym, and still cannot lose weight as fast as me. One day for me beats several days for her. Of course, I knew she was deliberately saying it for me to hear. I slowly chewed my bland boiled vegetables. I did not even look up. I replied coolly, I'm losing fat. What are you losing? Technology makes life better. With something as wonderful as diet pills. Only an idiot would work themselves to death exercising. Zhou Li, what brand are those diet pills you're taking? They'd better not be some sketchy product. Side effects could be dangerous. What side effects could there be? I think you just saw me losing weight and got jealous. With that, she scooped up a huge spoonful of greasy pork belly rice and crammed it into her mouth. Her cheeks bulged. She looked satisfied and infuriatingly smug. She did not look like someone dieting at all. Yi Xiaomeng's expression stiffened at the retort. She quietly shut her mouth. She felt both angry and helpless. What a way to throw kindness back in someone's face. Those little white capsules Zhou Li was taking did not even have proper pharmaceutical packaging. They were obviously unregulated products. This kind of pill can make your weight drop in the short term. That is because it is full of laxatives. It empties everything out of your bowels. Of course your weight goes down, but you are not losing fat. It is all water weight. On top of that, she did not control her diet at all, or exercise. If she kept eating so recklessly, she would only wreck her body. There was no way she would lose weight. I could not help warning her. Stop taking those. You are not watching what you eat or exercising. You are going to ruin your health. What do you know? A lower number on the scale means I've lost weight. After that, Zhou Li went to the bathroom 7 or 8 times a day. She often had diarrhea until her face went pale and she was utterly drained. Even so, she still refused to stop taking the pills. You are going to the bathroom so many times a day. You are already weak as a kitten. Keep taking them, and something terrible will happen. What business is it of yours? You are not jealous of me, are you? I could not be bothered with her anymore. She had completely lost her mind. Eventually, in pursuit of faster results, she even secretly doubled her dosage. At this rate, her body was bound to develop serious problems sooner or later. But I had already warned her. She was the one who did not take it seriously. There was no reason for me to keep interfering. Zhou Li's health kept getting worse. Not only did she have frequent diarrhea, she was often dizzy and weak. She was always drowsy in class. Her face was pale as paper. One day in class, she was suddenly hit by unbearable stomach pain. She collapsed to the floor and could not get back up. Zhou Li, what's wrong? Zhou Li was in too much pain to speak. The counselor had classmates help her to the campus clinic. The campus doctor looked at her sternly. You must never take these unknown pills again. Take any more, and you'll ruin your stomach and intestines. But after she returned, she still did whatever she wanted. She looked at her still heavy figure in the mirror, then thought of how much slimmer I was becoming. Her resentment and jealousy only deepened. She considered secretly copying me. She bought boiled vegetables, but threw up after one bite. She simply could not stand such bland food. So she gave up completely and threw caution to the wind. She doubled her pills. While binging on junk food, she believed, as long as the number on the scale was dropping, even if it was only water weight, it could temporarily satisfy her vanity. It would also let her hold her head higher on me. In the blink of an eye, 2 months passed. I had slimmed down dramatically again. My weight had gone from 198 pounds, steadily down to 165 pounds. My whole body was an entire size smaller. My features, once obscured by layers of fat, slowly emerged. My features looked much more delicate. All my old clothes were several sizes too small. Suddenly, there were so many more flattering styles I could buy them all. My classmates gradually noticed the change in me. Look at her. She seems to have lost so much weight. She's gotten prettier. Others could not help complimenting me to my face. You're really different now. You look so much more vibrant. Well, I still have a little extra weight, but at least I'm no longer a walking mountain of fat like before. But it still was not enough. I had to keep going and lose a little more. After all Zhou Li's futile struggles, her weight kept rebounding over and over. She had not lost a single pound of actual fat. Instead, from taking unregulated diet pills for so long, her face broke out in large patches of swollen red acne. It was dense and terrifying to look at. Afterward, she had to wear a mask whenever she went out. She did not even dare lift her head. Whenever someone praised me for becoming prettier in front of her, she would sit nearby, staring at me with a chilling glare. Her eyes were full of hatred, jealousy, and twisted resentment. By now, Zhou Li must have hated me to the bone. With her petty nature and her habit of retaliating over every slight, she was probably plotting how to get back at me. I just never expected her revenge to come so quickly and be so vile. That day, an anonymous confession post suddenly appeared on the school's confession page. Its popularity soared. Soon, the whole school was seeing it. The post included a bare-faced ID photo of me. It was from when I was at my fattest and looked my worst. The poster wrote in my voice, and confessed to Lu Qingfeng, the campus heartthrob. The wording was arrogant and conceited, as though I were lowering myself, but graciously choosing Lu Qingfeng. It even demanded that Lu Qingfeng add me on WeChat at once, and not be shameless enough to turn me down. The moment the post appeared, it set off an instant firestorm. The screen filled with ridicule and abuse. Cruel words came raining down on me. What a delusional wannabe. I honestly admire her confidence. Look at that enormous face. She could probably win a sumo championship. She bring glory to the country. How? Vile insults kept pouring in. Every word cut into my heart like a knife. The moment a classmate forwarded me that post, Zhou Li was the first person who came to mind. Who else could it have been? She had been publicly humiliated after meeting her online boyfriend in person, and endured endless ridicule. Now she wanted to drag me into the mud too, to make me experience everyone pointing and whispering about me. She hated that I had lost weight. She hated that I was doing better than her. This was her most vicious revenge. Zhou Li thought she had covered her tracks perfectly. She smugly came over to me, pretending to be concerned, when she was really gloating. Haha, Li Yuanyuan. So, you like Lu Qingfeng? I heard. Tons of girls are after him. Even the beauty queen from the foreign languages department likes him. Your competition is no joke. Stop talking nonsense. Anyone can tell that is not Yuanyuan's way of speaking. Besides, who would use their ugliest ID photo in a confession post? Someone must have done this to set Yuanyuan up. Who could be this cruel? My ID photo has always been locked in my drawer. The people who can freely enter our dorm and secretly photograph it are a very small group. As I said that, my gaze lightly swept over Zhou Li. Pointedly, Zhou Li's expression instantly became extremely unnatural. Her eyes darted away, and she did not dare meet my gaze. That is not necessarily true. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Then since she is asking for trouble, I will give her exactly what she wants. I am heading out. Where are you going? To report this to the police. At the word police, Zhou Li's face went deathly pale. For a moment, she looked panicked, but she likely thought she had used an anonymous account, and the authorities could never trace it. She quickly put on an indifferent act again, lowering her head to play a game. But I was not joking. I really went to the police station. The moment I received the police report receipt, I immediately opened my short video app and recorded a video facing the camera. The person in that photo is me, but I am not the one who made that confession. I have already reported this matter to the police, and I know exactly who maliciously pulled this stunt behind my back. That post has severely damaged my reputation. I have suffered massive online abuse and personal attacks during this time, causing me immense emotional harm. Justice may be slow, but no one escapes it. The internet is not beyond the law. Do you think that because you are anonymous, the authorities cannot find you? Let me make this clear. Over this matter, I will never settle. I will not accept compensation. I will pursue this to the very end, and personally send you where you belong. And to those who have kept attacking me over my body, my weight is my business. Who gave you the right to casually judge someone else's appearance? Do you think insulting people online means you will not be held accountable? If you do not apologize, I will sue every one of you too. After posting the video, I spent 5,000 yuan directly on promotion. I had also been regularly posting about my weight loss journey, so I already had a modest following. The video spread wildly overnight. It flooded the entire school, and even went viral at several nearby schools. It caused a massive uproar. No one expected such a huge twist to this story. The comments and live chat were instantly flooded with doubt and shock. That ID photo on the confession page was so ugly, but the girl in the video is clearly adorable. Are they really the same person? I have been losing weight lately, and have already lost nearly 33 pounds. I never expected my refusal to back down would unexpectedly win me so many followers. A few days after I posted the video, many people who had insulted me without knowing the truth came to apologize in the comments. Zhou Li had been feeling smug, thinking I could do nothing to her. But when she came across my short video, she finally realized this had gotten completely out of hand. Terrified, she deleted the post that very night. But it was already too late. The police traced the IP address and registered account, and quickly identified her. We were in class that day. When two officers entered the classroom, Zhou Li turned as white as a sheet, her legs trembling uncontrollably. Yet even at that point, she still would not give up. Officer, is there some misunderstanding? Why are you looking for me? Ms. Zhou, we found that the account that anonymously posted on the confession page was registered with your phone number. Please come with us and cooperate with our investigation. It was not me. I do not know anything. It really was not me. Zhou Li looked at me desperately, her eyes full of pleading. She hoped I would soften, hoped I would let her go. I pretended not to see it. Instead, I raised my voice, in front of the entire class, and confronted her directly. Zhou Li, what did I ever do to you? Why did you use my name to confess to Lu Qingfeng? The officers moved to take her away. Zhou Li finally broke down. She burst into sobs on the spot, on the verge of an emotional collapse. Why is everyone targeting me? Li Yuanyuan, are you trying to drive me to my death? The officer's presence had clearly terrified Zhou Li. She had been spoiled her whole life. She had never set foot in a police station, and she was even more afraid of getting a criminal record, of going to jail. Her whole life would be ruined. I stood firm, refusing to settle or accept any compensation. In the end, under the entire class's watchful eyes, the officers took Zhou Li away. For defamation, spreading rumors, and bullying a classmate, Zhou Li received 5 days of administrative detention. My roommate, Xiao Mingyu, flushed with anger, as she stood up for me. So it was her. I should have known. She was standing there laughing at you before, with that smug, nasty look on her face. She makes me sick. The whole class had seen it too. They were all furious, and each spoke up for me, for maliciously defaming and spreading rumors about a classmate. Zhou Li became infamous across campus once again. Someone posted photos of officers taking her away on the school forum. People quickly recognized her. She was the girl whose online romance had crashed and burned when they met in person. Some gossiping netizens even tagged Ling Yunxiao. Ling Yunxiao did not say a single word. He only replied with 3 vomiting emojis. Many kind young women I had never met also messaged me privately, warning me that Zhou Li had suffered such a huge blow, that she might not be mentally stable. They told me to be especially careful at school and protect myself. Their kindness warmed and moved me, so I posted another short video to clear things up. The person who impersonated me to make that confession has been caught and was placed in administrative detention for 5 days. Let me state this solemnly once more. I have never confessed my feelings to anyone. I reject all malicious rumors and slander. This humble woman is officially cleared at last. The screen was filled with laughter. It was as noisy as a frog convention. But what I never expected was, beneath that video, Lu Qingfeng actually left a comment himself. Not only did he seriously reply, "Got it," he even sent me a WeChat friend request. I am truly sorry. This all happened because of me. You were unfairly targeted by so many people and suffered so much. This was Zhou Li's malicious revenge plan from the beginning. It has nothing to do with you. You were innocently dragged into this too. Of course, I would not take it out on you. A few days later, Zhou Li was released after serving her detention. She had nowhere to vent all her resentment. Everyone irritated her, especially when she saw me gaining more and more popularity online, with Lu Qingfeng even interacting with me. She was nearly driven mad with jealousy. She did not dare confront me openly, so she started using underhanded tricks behind my back. Within days, outside our dorm building, and even in the school's secondhand sales groups, strange rumors suddenly began spreading. I heard Li Yuanyuan's family money comes from shady sources. Is that true? I also heard she lost weight through liposuction, not exercise. She bought followers for that short video account. All her videos are staged. She is pretending to be inspirational just to win sympathy. The rumors grew more and more absurd. They claimed that was why she could afford a personal trainer and paid promotion. They got nastier and nastier, and more disgusting by the minute. There was no need to guess. It had to be Zhou Li again. She was addicted to spreading rumors. That day, I went to the water refill room and happened to catch Zhou Li hiding behind the door, whispering with 2 girls. Her voice was neither too loud nor too soft, clearly meant for me to hear. Do not spread this around. But Li Yuanyuan's personal training sessions, do you really think she pays for them herself? I saw it with my own eyes. A strange man drove her to school before. Really? Of course it is. Otherwise, where would she get so much money? She pays for classes and online promotion. Even a rich family cannot burn money like that, right? I am only looking out for you. Stay away from her. Do not let her lead you astray. I stood in the doorway, watching her coldly. When Zhou Li turned and met my eyes, she flinched in fright. Her face instantly froze. Zhou Li, when you make up stories, could you at least make your lies believable? I was not talking about you. You heard wrong. I heard you perfectly clearly. Would you like me to repeat what you just said, word for word? Zhou Li's face went from livid to deathly pale. The two girls saw things were going badly and quickly made excuses to leave. Only the two of us remained in the water refill room. Li Yuanyuan, you only lost a little weight, and now people are fawning all over you? Why act so high and mighty? Do you think Lu Qingfeng really likes you? He just finds you amusing. You are just a clown who got famous through hype. Whether I am a clown or not, everyone knows the truth. But what kind of person you are, the whole school already knows. I just cannot stand you. Why does everyone praise you for losing weight, while I get mocked when I try? Why does everyone praise you when you post a video, while no one watches anything I post? Why do all good things happen to you? She had finally shouted what was truly in her heart. It was not because I had done anything wrong. It was simply that I had become better. And that alone was enough to blind her with envy. Because I never spread rumors behind people's backs or hurt anyone. I do not play dirty little games. And I do not tear others down to build myself up. Just you wait. I will not let you get away with this. She stormed off in a rage. That afternoon, I received word that someone on the school's anonymous forum had dug up photos of me at my heaviest, along with my family details, and even my dorm room number. They maliciously edited my photos to make me look ugly, then branded me with the filthiest labels. Again and again, she simply refused to repent. This time, I did not waste another word on her. I took the receipt from my previous police report, the recording of Zhou Li spreading rumors, screenshots of the forum post, and the record of police taking her away, and compiled it all into a complete evidence file. I sent it straight to my advisor, the department chair, and campus security. I added one sentence. Repeated defamation, rumor mongering, and campus bullying have severely disrupted my normal studies and life. I request that the school handle this seriously. That very night, Zhou Li was summoned to the advisor's office, where she was harshly reprimanded for the full hours. The school gave her a formal disciplinary warning, which was placed in her record. She was also disqualified from all awards and honors that year. After leaving the office, she completely broke down. She ran while wiping away tears. Then, as she ran, her vision suddenly went black. Her body went limp, and with a thud, she fell stiffly to the ground. The department chair passing by jumped in fright. He quickly pulled out his phone and called emergency services, then called several male students to carry her into the ambulance. The hospital test results came back quickly. After taking large amounts of unregulated diet pills for a long time, her kidneys had been pushed far beyond their limit, and their function was damaged, combined with her constant diarrhea. Her intestines had developed serious problems as well. Days of pent-up stress, fear, and emotional breakdown had overwhelmed her body, causing her to faint. Her medical bills this time exceeded 7,000 yuan, not including the cost of long-term treatment to come. During Zhou Li's hospital stay, she lived in utter misery. She did not dare tell her family, so she secretly called old friends to borrow money. But she had already alienated some of them with her selfishness. The rest were afraid she would drag them down. One by one, they made excuses and refused. Lying in her hospital bed, she watched the weight loss videos I posted on her phone, the praise from my followers, and Lu Qingfeng's comments to me. The hatred in her heart nearly overflowed. Li Yuanyuan, just you wait. Once I am out of the hospital, you will regret this, knowing that I cared most about my weight loss results. She began planning to secretly dose me with hormone drugs. She researched it extensively, and learned that growth hormones for pigs could make someone gain weight quickly, without being easily detected. So she secretly used what little money she had left to place an order online, planning to wait until she was discharged, to find her chance to strike. Even though her own life was a complete mess, she could not stand seeing me happy, even if it destroyed her. She wanted to drag me down with her. But first, she had to pay her medical bills. With nowhere left to turn, she actually had the nerve to call me and borrow money for her medical bills. You are partly responsible for my hospitalization. You need to pay half my medical bills. How am I responsible? I do not have any money. After I refused, Zhou Li instantly lost it. She screamed wildly over the phone, hurling filthy insults and curses at me. Li Yuanyuan, I hate you. This is all your fault. You vicious woman. I will not let you get away with this. Even as a ghost, I will never let you go. Zhou Li spent a full half-month in the hospital. She even missed her final exams. She could only retake them after school resumed. This incident became far too big. It even reached the dean, The dean issued a special notice at the school-wide assembly, sternly warning every student who wanted to look good never to take unverified diet pills carelessly. Make sure you lose weight safely and follow a scientifically sound plan. The turmoil gradually passed. Before long, summer break arrived. That entire summer, I practically lived at the gym. I sweated buckets every day, strictly controlled my diet, and forced down bland chicken breast, boiled vegetables, and fitness meals. The process was grueling and exhausting, but whenever I saw the number on the scale drop little by little, I knew it was all worth it. At the same time, I also worked hard on my short video account, consistently sharing my weight loss routine, exercise tips, and changes in my mindset. Slowly, I gained nearly 100,000 followers. By the end of summer, my weight had dropped to 132 pounds. My figure was balanced and healthy, with toned lines. At last, I could confidently wear pretty spaghetti-strap dresses and miniskirts. I no longer feared the camera, or had to hide myself away. In this life, I did not do what I had done in my last life. Hold it in until school began and shock everyone with my transformation. I took a set of photos in a spaghetti-strap mini dress and confidently posted them on my social feed. I finally shed all that extra weight. Now I can wear pretty little dresses. Within minutes of posting, the likes and comments exploded. Some were stunned and could not believe it. Some sincerely told me how beautiful I looked. Others were secretly bitter and jealous. This post was meant specifically for Zhou Li to see. I wanted to make her jealous, to drive her mad, to let hatred burn away her reason. Once school started, just as she had in my past life, she would lash out desperately and drug my thermos. This time, I would not give her any chance. I would make her pay the most painful price for everything she had done. During the last few days of summer break, I received a message from Lu Qingfeng. The physical education department was organizing an outdoor hiking trip. He asked whether I wanted to join them, just to relax and get some exercise. I agreed without a second thought. The sun was shining brightly that day. I wore a simple athletic t-shirt and leggings, arriving at the meeting point looking fresh and relaxed. Lu Qingfeng recognized me at once. His eyes visibly lit up. You are even more beautiful in person than in your videos. Thank you. It is all thanks to losing weight. Along the way, Lu Qingfeng took great care of me. Whenever he saw I was getting tired, he slowed down and waited for me. Sometimes he handed me water or tissues. He knew exactly where the line was. He never overstepped. Yet he still made me feel warmly cared for. During a rest break, a guy from another department came over to ask for my contact information. Lu Qingfeng naturally stepped to my side and turned him down with a smile. She does not want to be disturbed right now. My heart stirred slightly. I looked up at him and met his gentle gaze. To be truly protected and respected felt like this, compared to Zhou Li's dark, twisted malice toward anyone doing well. This open and honest kindness felt especially precious. Soon, the first day of school arrived. People came and went outside the dorm, with a constant stream of students pulling suitcases. The moment I entered the dorm, my eyes met Zhou Li's. But to my utter surprise, when Zhou Li saw the transformed me, she acted completely unlike herself. Her face was plastered with a fake yet enthusiastic smile. As she came over to greet me, she kept calling me Yuanyuan, in a sickeningly affectionate tone. Wow. You are so gorgeous now. How did you get so thin? Oh my God. How did you lose all that weight? Can you secretly teach me how? Do you have some secret weapon? I want to slim down fast too. Zhou Li acted so friendly and warm, as if the vicious retaliation between us, the ugly fights where we tore into each other, and the humiliation at the police station had never happened. But no matter how convincing her act was, she could not hide the flash of venom and envy in her eyes. I looked at her coldly and said nothing. When I ignored her, Zhou Li still would not give up. She humbled herself even further. Why are you still holding a grudge? When I went after you before, I was just blinded by anger. I do not even know what came over me. Maybe the situation with Ling Yunxiao hit me too hard. I was a victim too. Besides, you got back at me. You got me detained. That means we are even now, right? Even. Zhou Li. Even now. I do not understand how I ever offended you. Why have you targeted me like this? Zhou Li never expected me to ask so bluntly. She froze on the spot. Her mouth opened, but she could not say a word. Of course, she had no answer. She could hardly admit That she was jealous I had lost weight successfully. Jealous that I was becoming better and better, and could not stand seeing me thrive. Oh, come on. It was all because of our fight before. Fine, it was all my fault. Just forgive me this once. Fine, let us make up. An expression of sheer delight instantly appeared on Zhou Li's face. A gleam of triumph and malice flashed through her eyes, like a venomous snake that had lain in wait for ages. She had finally found prey that had let down its guard, ready to strike and sink in her fangs at any moment. I knew Yuanyuan would not truly cut ties with me. I will quietly watch you put on your little act, wait for you to make your move, and wait for you to walk right into my trap. That evening, Xiaoming Yu and Yi Xiaoming gathered around me, looking me up and down. They were full of admiration and amazement. Zhou Li chimed in from the side too. But her smile was stiff and forced. Her gaze was dark, as if it could drip with gloom. Yuanyuan, are you going to shower? We moved things all day today. I am soaked in sweat, and feel all sticky. I do not like the communal showers. They are crowded and inconvenient. I am going to the gym later. I can shower there. You are going to the gym this late. Are you not tired? Of course I am tired, but you have to push yourself for it to work. That is how you lose weight. Zhou Li's expression twisted for a moment. She thought I was taking an indirect jab at her weight. After an entire summer, she still looked exactly the same. She had not lost a single pound. Instead, because of the pills and her binge eating, she looked even more bloated. But I was not taking a jab at her. I truly was going to work out. Even after losing weight, I could not just let myself go. Otherwise, the weight would eventually come back. After that, Zhou Li still did not give up. Again and again, she made excuses to insist I go to the shower room with her. After I refused every time, she even insisted on following me to the restroom. Only later did I learn. She was trying to find a chance to secretly photograph me. After I saw through her, I became especially wary of her every move. Whenever I changed clothes, I pulled my bed curtains tightly shut. I was always fully dressed before getting down from my bed. I gave her no opening at all. Zhou Li's repeated attempts all failed. She wanted to take photos and fabricate sexual rumors about me, but never got the chance. Furious and frantic, Zhou Li completely lost her mind. At last, she turned her twisted intentions toward my thermos. She secretly bought hormone drugs online, the kind used specifically to fatten pigs. Her cruelty knew no bounds. Meanwhile, I had already secretly started a live stream in the dorm. I hid my phone somewhere discreet, chatting with my followers about my weight loss journey. As I quietly waited, then Zhou Li's familiar footsteps sounded outside the door. Only the two of us were in the dorm now. The moment I left, she would certainly seize this once-in-a-lifetime chance to drug my thermos. I lowered my phone's brightness to the minimum and cleverly concealed it behind my back. No one would notice without looking closely. The camera angle was perfect, aimed directly at my thermos. Yuanyuan, where are you going? My stomach hurts. I am going to the restroom. Oh, where are Mingyu and the others? Are they not in the dorm? They went out to dinner with friends from their club. With that, I hurried out of the dorm. Now Zhou Li was alone in the dorm. She stared fixedly at my kettle. A bizarre, vicious smile slowly curled across her lips. Her eyes were filled with crazed malice. Once she confirmed I had truly left, Zhou Li quickly reached into her pocket and pulled out a packet of liquid medication she had prepared in advance. She hurried over to my desk, yanked open the lid of my kettle, then, at lightning speed, poured the entire packet into it. Her movements were practiced and ruthless. Throughout it all, her pupils were dilated, her expression excited and twisted, making her look utterly terrifying. So, you just keep getting thinner, huh? Get fat again. You should be fatter than me, uglier than me, and more miserable than me. She had no idea that every moment of her crime had been captured clearly on camera. The livestream chat instantly exploded with comments. My followers were furious. Outside the dorm, I figured the timing was about right. It was time to close the trap. When I returned to the dorm, Zhou Li was already pretending nothing had happened. She was back at her desk, drinking milk tea, watching a drama, looking completely relaxed. Everything was going exactly as I had planned. My followers kept flooding the livestream chat with warnings. Right then, I noticed something was wrong. A frightened look crossed my face. I immediately took out my phone and called the police again. The entire incident was recorded, and the evidence was indisputable, clear, and complete. Zhou Li had no way to deny it. Even when cold handcuffs locked around her wrists, Zhou Li still looked utterly bewildered. She had no idea how she had been exposed. When the police car drove onto campus, huge numbers of students gathered to watch. The crowd was enormous, packed so tightly no one could get through. The moment she was escorted into the police car, she completely broke down. Her face twisted hideously as she screamed at me in a frenzy. Li Yuanyuan, you ruined my whole life. Even if I go to hell, I will never let you go. Ha! You think I am afraid of you? By the time you get out of prison, I will have graduated long ago and started a new life. You will not even know where to find me, because I had a huge following on short video platforms and broad influence. This malicious poisoning incident became the top local trending story. Everyone found out that Zhou Li envied my successful weight loss and how I had become a better version of myself. So she maliciously spiked my water with fattening hormones. Her actions were especially vile, and its impact was extremely harmful. The school quickly issued disciplinary action and expelled Zhou Li outright. Later, the police opened an investigation. While I gave my statement to an officer, the officer gently reassured me. Do not worry. Thankfully, we discovered it in time. Zhou Li's poisoning attempt was unsuccessful, and it caused no actual physical harm. But her actions still constitute a crime. She will be sentenced according to the law. Thank you. At last, I can get justice. The law protects every victim. Anyone who does wrong must pay the price. In the end, Zhou Li was sentenced to 4 years in prison. 4 years is not exactly a long time, but it is not short either. Still, it was enough to teach her a lasting lesson. The day Zhou Li was formally arrested and sentenced, Lu Qingfeng stayed by my side. He gently patted my shoulder. It is all over. No one will ever hurt you again. You can live in the dorm in peace now. You do not have to guard against anyone's malicious schemes anymore. Yes, it is all over. At last, I could truly relax. I could focus all my energy on studying, working out, and building my own life. After graduation, I received my diploma and received an offer from the company I wanted. I had a stable job, true friends, and Lu Qingfeng, who had always been there to support and encourage me. Everything was moving in the best possible direction. I often told myself in the mirror, those dark, painful days, when people bullied me, were finally completely over. This secure, bright life I have now, earned through my own hard work, is the life I was truly meant to have.